What up? What's going on with your YouTube? It's your boy Jay Quilla back up in the building. Quick little coffee talk today. It's a message for all of my, it's a PSA to all of my truckers out there. I'm about to show y'all something. Even if you're not an owner operator, or even if you're just a company driver, it's one thing you have to pay attention to. This the month of February right here. So in the month of February, DOT is gonna be checking for what I'm about to show you. I guarantee you this. I promise you this. They ain't been doing nothing now. They've been pulling a lot of trucks over just for petty stuff, and, trying to get that COVID money back. Yeah, I said, they're trying to get that COVID money back, but they're gonna pull you for petty stuff. But don't let them pull you for this. And Tazo, if you in school, I know you in school, Tazo. My apologies. I know you in school, but I want you to check for something on that truck. Pay attention, pay close attention to what I'm about to show you, because a lot of people don't pay attention to this, and you get pulled over, especially if you run it through this upstate New York. See, New York is a different entity from upstate New York. So all you truckers traveling and y'all coming through New York City, if you go through, you cross anywhere over Long Island into Queens, especially Long Island, you cross anywhere over through upstate New York. You talking about Poughkeepsie, you talking about Middletown, you talking about going all the way up to Albany. You just running. You better have this on your truck. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. This for all of my truckers out there. Pay attention to what I'm about to show you. Because if you don't have neither one of these stickers on your truck, they will pull you over. They will fine you big time. And most of the time, they're trying to put them tickets in your name. They ain't even trying to put in the company name. You must have two of these stickers. I'm gonna show you. All right, here we go. Work with me, yo. So if anybody that drive trucks out there, show them this video, share this video. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. All right, right here. Now, if you like I said, if you're an owner operated truck driver like myself, or you're a company driver, as a company driver, a company driver, you're not really mandated, or it's not your job to actually really say anything if you see it. But if you don't see it, you let your dispatcher know. This right here is your 2022 IFTA stickers. Now, for those who don't know about an IFTA sticker, on these roads in the United States, if you don't have an IFTA sticker on your truck, you cannot purchase fuel in the state you live in, unless you just run it in the same state and you got a portion plates. So if you run it in the state of New Jersey, you still gonna need an IFTA. Some don't require you to have it if you got a portion plate. But if you run it out of state, you run in multiple states, you better have an IFTA sticker on your truck. Because this IFTA sticker not being on the truck, you cannot buy fuel in the state, cross the state line. So if you don't have this on your truck, you must have two on the right side of the bottom door, on the left side of the bottom door. You must have two. Without these two in your truck, they will give you a ticket. If you drive for a company and the company does not have these stickers on the truck, they will give you a ticket. They will fine you. Some DOTs will put you out of service for not having this, because you is not supposed to buy fuel, or you're not able to buy fuel in no other states without these IFTA stickers on the truck. These are my stickers right here for 2022. These are going on my truck today. So in the month of February, they start looking for these stickers right here. So if you driving trucks, or you know anybody that drive trucks, I don't care if it's your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, your cousin, your nephew, let them know, hey, you got your 2022 if the stickers on the truck? Because if you don't have these stickers and you get caught over state line, they will give you a big fine for these stickers, right? And make sure you got the paperwork. So the paperwork will look something like, it looks something like this, right? It'll look something like that. They got your decal numbers. What's going on, Hurts? I see you, bro. Hearts. Then your decal paperwork will look just like something like this. You get your decal numbers and everything for both your stickers. All right. So that's one thing. Another thing, if you crossing over into New York State, you cross over New York State. I'm gonna show you something. You better have this stick on your truck, man. Now, I got pulled over because they didn't see it on my truck. When he seen it, he asked for, the same thing, license, registration, where you going, where you coming, paperwork, address for a lot. But this right here is the 2022 24 series New York Hut. Now, like I said, you could cross it to New York City, but you can't cross into upstate New York. It's two different entities. That's like West Virginia and Virginia. So if you run in New York City, you need this. But if you're going to run into New York State requires you to have a hut. This hut must be visible on your front bumper, on the front hood, so they can see it. So when you drive by, DOT needs to see this. Without this right here, New York State will give you man, I'm tell you something they're gonna do. They're gonna shut you down, bro. New York State will give you a big ticket for this New York hut. So without this New York hut, you're not allowed to buy no fuel. You need both. You need both because one work for the other. But if you ain't got this New York hut, they will give you a big fine for this. So this is all of my truckers out there, you know. But if you run in the South and you don't come to New York State, you don't need this. But if you run it for a company that run all 48 states and they require you to run in the state of New York, upstate New York, anything, anything crossing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of weight. I pull all the time, man. Hey, Hart, man, I pull all the time, man. Like I probably going to the yard right now to snatch up like 83,000 pounds, 85. I go upstate New York and pick up milk. That milk be 86,000 coming back towards the port. So it's a lot of wear and tear on the truck, but it pays though. But yeah, you do need this right here. So you brothers that's running out of you brothers in the South, you brothers in the Midwest, anytime you cross into New York State, it'll say, "Welcome to New York State." You need this because they checking for this. So in the month of February, Black History Month, they gonna start digging it. They're gonna start digging on you on this. So you're gonna need this. You know, so if you just starting to get into trucks and you're a fresh company driver, fresh out of school, and you get on with a company, you make sure you check the stickers on here. You make sure you got all the proper permits for overweight, hazmat. You make sure you got, I mean, overweight permits to cross to the different states. You make sure you have all that in the truck because without those permits, they're gonna ask you. If you don't have them, they're gonna give you a ticket, man. They're gonna definitely give you a ticket. So make sure you got this right here, all right? So this just PSA to all my truckers out there, man. Salute to all my truckers out there. Hey, I love what I do. I've been driving trucks going on 30 years, so I pretty much love what I do. So whatever, any information that I have to share with all my truckers out there, I'm gonna share it with y'all, man. But Jay, you talking about coming to Allentown? It's cold up here, bro. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. I don't know how much snow Allentown got, but Allentown did get some snow. I'm an hour away from Allentown. I live an hour away from Allentown, Pennsylvania. So if I know we got snow, they got snow down there too, because Jersey got banged with snow this week. So it's just for all my truckers out there, man. You know, salute to all y'all, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. You know, pass it on, man. Let everybody know, man. They got the new New York Hut stickers. They blue. They got the new IFTA stickers. They blue. Make sure you got them both on your truck. But if, like I said, if you're not running through New York State, you don't need the hut. But if you run it through New York State is different from New York City. New York State is different from New York City. So if you don't have this hut and you cross anywhere in the Long Island, they consider that upstate New York. You cross it anywhere you running alongside Connecticut, Mass, but you still in upstate New York. You talking about Binghamton. You talking about Syracuse. You talking about Liverpool, you going further up into Buffalo, you talking about Rochester, you need the New York hut on that truck to be traveling through them roads. All right, so you'll be safe out there, man. Another thing I want to say too, another thing I want to say, man, to all y'all out there, man. I understand this the internet, and I understand this social media, and I understand this is YouTube, Instagram. I'm gonna tell you like this: it's a small world, bro. It's a small world out there. Believe that. But yeah, but what's the difference? The difference between New York State and upstate New York. See, you got New York City. New York City is kind of like you could just run a regular if to run it through New York City. But for some reason, New York State got their own sticker about fuel. The fuel prices is totally different. It could be lower than Jersey and damn sure lower than Pennsylvania. But at the end of the day, man, the difference is it's money, man. It's money. Because at the end of the day, you need a the IFTA, right? Say like my IFTA every quarter. Say like I'm spending every quarter for my IFTA $300. And then this right here, just this is a money, pretty much a money grab, man. This right here is pretty much a money grab. So now you paying 300 every quarter for your IFTA. Then you got to turn around and pay another 250 to 400 for this, right? And they say it's a fuel tax. But then at the end of the year, like right now, my registration on my truck is gonna cost me 1,800. Now, before I do the registration, I got to pay for the 2290. That's a IRS tax bill, fuel tax. So if you don't pay for the 2290, that's $550. They won't allow you to register your truck. Then once you pay for all of that, you still paying for this every quarter, and you still paying for the IFTA every quarter. So it's just a money grab. This the difference. It's a money grab. It's a money grab, man. That's all it is, man. So they will sting you on this. So make sure you got this. This right here goes on the front bumper or under your headlight, somewhere in the front of the truck, so it's visible where they can see it. If the stickers go on the right, left side of the corner of the door, or if you got like a bottom of the door by the panel, you could put them on the panel. Some people even put them close to the fuel tank, or you could put hangers, swing hangers, stick them on there, make it look all fancy, but you got to have them on the truck. That's all the difference is. It's a money grab, man. That's all it is. So you gotta have this on the truck. If not, they're gonna sting you anyway. All right. So I'm about to get up out of here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm about to get up out of here, man. This is coffee talk. Let me get this coffee together real quick. But I appreciate all y'all for coming through. So appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm about to go ahead and get this coffee together. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Because sometimes it's hard trying to get up in the morning, but I got to keep doing this, man. That's all I do. All right. But we go definitely. I'm gonna definitely do another call. I'm gonna definitely do a coffee. I'm gonna definitely do another trucker talk because it's a lot going on right now in the trucker industry that nobody not talking about. It's a lot going on. When you start seeing electric trucks, I was at the truck stop. I was at the truck stop in Binghamton, New York. Right? Oh, you welcome. You welcome. I was at the truck stop in Binghamton, New York. Right? Now I come out of the Loves. I look to the left side of me. There's a KW. Right? Same thing I got, but it's a different model. There was two big things, one on the one top right corner of the mirror, one on the other side. These things were spinning. There's two drivers in the truck, two drivers sitting in the back. The truck was driving itself. It was an electric truck. It was driving itself. It had this, the things was spinning was tracker device, so it already knew, it was already programmed, we knew it was going. So now before you know it, they're gonna have electric trucks on the road. So for what I'm trying to say is that they start putting electric trucks on the road, they're gonna make it hard for you to get your CDLs. So if you're trying to get your CDLs now, go get your CDLs because once they put them trucks on the road and putting drivers in the back and got them trucks driving themselves, and the drivers in the back, they got to do the unloading. Now they acting like you become a slave to a truck now. Because while them drivers in the back, once that truck pulled over, they got to get out, unload that truck, get back in that truck, and that truck will drive itself. So if you can get your CDLs now, get your CDLs, man. Nah, they don't understand it, man. They don't understand it. See what they doing now, they putting them in, they putting them in school, put them in the chair, got them sitting up against the computer, playing the game, driving the truck. That ain't driving. That ain't driving to me. So if you out there trying to get your CDLs now, get them now because once they start flooding these, Amazon already doing it. Amazon already got electric trucks running the highway right now. And they paying nothing. So now you got Amazon owner operators competing with Amazon electric trucks. That don't make no sense. How you gonna have a human being in the truck competing with a computer? That don't make no sense. Abu Dhabi salute. That don't make no sense. So get your CDLs now because in the state of New Jersey, they're making it real hard. My son trying to get his CDLs. They making it real hard for him, and they making it real hard for my brother. So get your license now because before you know it, they're gonna make it. They're gonna outskirt CDL, and it's gonna be done with the humans in the trucks because now they got humans in the truck sitting in the back and trucks driving themselves. So you become the modernized slave to a truck. Ain't no way I'm gonna unload the truck and the truck driving itself. Because once they get into a wreck, who they gonna blame? The two guys in the truck, or they gonna blame corporate? Nah, you ain't gonna blame corporate America. You gonna blame two fools in the back of the truck. That's all I'm saying, man. But peace, salute, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. We're gonna talk more about this truck thing. Hey, Hart, I'm gonna get at you, man. And we're gonna do this again. I'm about to write about this door. I go to work. Salute, peace, more love. Thanks, fam. Thanks for y'all supporting the brother. We out here. Make sure y'all have that coffee because I'm about to get mine and I'm gone.